Hi, I'm Cara from Heels in My Backpack, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing Ancestry's DNA kit, a test that looks into your DNA and tells you where in the world your ancestors are from. So it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not totally sure, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know the kind of ins and outs of it, but basically they test your DNA against their crazy big database to see your ethnic origin. And actually, they've had a new product launch recently, and I'm one of the first people to test this one out, so good times. I think travel's always been linked to this kind of like self-discovery thing. People always saying they're going off to find themselves, and I think this is a different side of it. It is finding out who you are. I mean, I know people that are so intrinsically linked with their heritage. You know, they visit the place that their ancestors are from, they embrace the culture, and for me, I don't really have that. I mean, my family is really, really British. Well, my mum's side is British really far back. My nan's done the ancestry thing, the family tree, and a lot of it is just the UK. And the only thing we have is that a great-grandmother had a French maiden name, so we didn't have a bit of French in there. And then my dad's side, I never knew my biological father, so there's half of my DNA I have no idea about. My mum thinks there might be a bit of Spanish in there, but, you know, who knows? So it could kind of be anything. I'm a complete blank slate. I'm really excited to do it. So I've just received the kit. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, and actually, when you look inside, I'll show you guys. So there's a pamphlet, that's your little instructions there. This basically tells you to activate your kit online, so you have to sign into Ancestry and put I'll show you. There's a little code here that you write in so that when they get your results, they post them on your account and they know whose is whose kind of thing. So that's how it ties back to you. And yeah, other than that, inside here, it's a lot more medical than I thought it would be, but I guess it is a medical test. Is that really stupid? Oh God, don't break it. So you basically have this thing here, which is where you put your saliva, which is lovely. But that's how they test your DNA. So there's a whole process in this booklet that's like shaking it up with this little solution, and then you're popping it in this collection bag and you're sending it off. So it looks really easy. The only thing that I don't think is easy is that I can't eat or drink for 30 minutes before I do it, which is stressful for me because I'm always eating. So this is kind of the first stage. I send it off. There's a little box here to send it off in as well. I'll show you. Bring it out. I'm just popping it in here, sending it off. It's free post, I think. Yeah, it's free post. Send it off, and they'll keep me posted. And what's great, I think, is that when you go onto your account, it shows you what steps there are. So you see when they've received it, you see when they're analysing it, and then they'll tell you that your results are in. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Like I said, I don't really know what to expect from it, but I think as a traveller as well, I'm really interested to see if there are countries that I've travelled to. Because, you know, sometimes when you're travelling to a country, you feel more connected to certain countries than others. And I thought, well, maybe that's in a scientific thing. Maybe that's in your blood. You know that you're from this place. And there's definitely countries I felt like that with. And so I'm really interested to see if any of those come out. And also if there's any that I haven't travelled to before. And maybe a big chunk of my DNA is from there, and it will be the start of a whole new adventure. So I'm really excited to see what it comes back with. So, yeah, watch this space. I'll see you in 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so it's now March, and I just got the email to say that my results are in. I didn't just get it. I got it at like lunchtime today, and it's been all of my willpower to not look at it before I come home and film it. So I think that I've done really well, to be honest. Okay, so in terms of timeline, I'm just checking my emails to make sure this is right. So I sent the test off on the 20th of February. I got an update on the 1st of March that said that they'd received my test, which I was a bit worried about, to be honest. That was a bit longer than I thought it would be, and I was a bit worried it was lost in the post. But no, it was fine. And then I got an update on the 15th of March, so only 2 weeks later, to say that it'd gone into the lab. And then I got my email to say my results were in today, which is the 21st of March. So that's much quicker than I thought it was going to be, and I'm really excited to see the results. So I'm just going to log in now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what? Okay, I'm 99% European, so I mean that's cool. But my highest one is Ireland. I'm 32% Irish, which is just insane. I mean, I like a drink, so that makes sense. Um, oh shit. Basically gives you an overview of your main areas. So my main 32% Irish, 22% Western European, 18% Scandinavian, and 17% British, which is really small. It says trace regions under 10%, and less than 1% West Asian. What? Like, what is that? I'm really excited to see all these different countries. And the Irish thing, man, I can't believe that's my biggest one. And do you know what? You see Irish people travelling all the time. Like, maybe that's where I get it from. Maybe the travel bug is Irish, and I've got it. It's just really mental. There's a lot of stats here. They go really into it, like how the population history. There's a whole thing here about, like, I don't know, immigration in Ireland. Oh baby. Okay, that's just Ireland. European West. Okay, so they kind of show you on the map what they mean by like Western European. So basically, the way the map shows it, it's kind of France, Germany, Netherlands, Switzerland, Austria, Czech Republic, and Northern Italy. It's quite a big area, but I mean, I did say previously that we knew there was a bit of French in my family, so that kind of ties in there. But, man, crazy. I'm glad it kind of covers a bit of Northern Italy because I really like pasta and wine. Oh, wine, France. Is it weird I'm thinking of all of this in like booze and food? I don't know. But I mean, in terms of those countries, I've visited France, Switzerland, Italy, Czech Republic, Germany, Netherlands, and Belgium as well. So the only one I haven't actually visited is, oh no, wait, that's all of them. So I've visited all of those countries, which is, and I mean, I like all those countries as well, so that's great. So next on the list is 18% Scandinavia. I haven't been to Scandinavia. I need to go to Scandinavia. It's focusing mainly on Norway and Sweden, which are two countries that are right at the top of my bucket list. I really want to go there. But it's also kind of a bit Finland, Denmark as well, the way they kind of map it out. I mean, that's really cool. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the map and it says it right at the top. Okay, so Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Cool. Oh man, there's a whole history about Vikings. Man, I'm totally a Viking. That's so exciting. Okay, the next one is Great Britain. So we knew that. And, you know, all my kind of most recent history in my family is British. So, I mean, that's all right. That's a given. I'm glad it's only 17% British, to be honest. I was really worried it was going to be like 100% British, and I've just made this video, and that's really embarrassing. But yeah, okay, British, cool. Let's go down to trace regions. Okay, so 5% is Finland and Northwest Russia. Again, two countries I really want to see. I put off visiting Russia just because it's quite expensive on flights. Similar to Finland, but I've heard such amazing things about Helsinki, so I'm keen to go there. And now I kind of have a reason. 5%, kind of. 4% is Italy and Greece. Again, with the pasta and the Greek salads. I'm all about those. And I'm actually visiting Italy and Greece this June, so that's really cool. 1% Iberian Peninsula. What does that mean? Oh, that's Spain and Portugal. Oh, okay, that's actually lower than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I told you that my mum thought that my biological dad had Spanish in him, but obviously not a lot because there's only 1%. But I do like sangria. And less than 1% is Eastern Europe. Oh god, there's a whole bunch of countries here. I've heard good things about a lot of these places. Croatia specifically, I really want to go there. But we're down to like the low end now. I'm really keen to see what this West Asia one is. Like, what is this? Oh man, that's not fun. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, India or I don't know, somewhere cool. But it's basically the Middle East. So Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey. So kind of that whole region. That's more close to home. I guess not that close to home. I like saying that there's less than 1%. But I'm gonna round that. I say I'm 1% Asian. I'm gonna tell people that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I kind of like seeing it all on the map, like where, you know, my heritage really, like that's my DNA is all on this map, which is just insane. There's so much, so many places. I think this is totally cool. And I like how all these regions, they have a history of the region and, you know, migrations into the region and out of the region. And it's quite cool, I guess, how it ties into Ancestry. So if I was to do my family tree, I could kind of see the details of this. So I think that's all really, I don't know, I'm really smiley and weird. The 32% Irish is the biggest thing. That's a big chunk. I'm a third Irish. I've never actually been to Ireland. I'm going to Dublin soon on a work trip, so maybe that's an excuse for me to stay a bit longer, get real Irish, drink a whole bunch of Guinness, and yeah. This is weird, right? I think the Scandinavia thing's cool as well. Like I've been talking about Scandinavia for a while, and is that like a give me a little push to go? I think so. I'm really glad I did it. I think it's really interesting, and yeah, I totally recommend this. I honestly, I thought that was great. The results came in a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to kind of let the results sit with me for a bit to see how I feel about it. But overall, yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think, yeah, it's just super cool, right? I'm rambling. I didn't even do myself up for this video because I wanted to rush home and see my results after work. So apologies for my appearance here. Let me know what you think about it. Like, would you do a test like this? What do you think? Any of the countries that I'm from that you'd recommend? I'm from. You know, my DNA is from. So I hope you liked this video. I'll also be writing a blog post with all the screenshots that will accompany it. If you want to go take a look, I'll probably link it down there. Like, subscribe, all that shit. Safe travels. See ya.